Okay. Because this is actually a little bit of a special edition, Zellic actually asked to come on stream with me for it. And basically I was gonna do one just me watching and then a second one with him. He does not appear to be on today, unfortunately. I probably could have given him more of a heads up, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be on today, and I ended up taking a day off this week that I wasn't supposed to, but I ended up doing it anyways. So he actually wrote me some notes, and I think I'll read the notes to you after I watch the first one. But basically, if you haven't seen, Widow got reworked this season, and it's been very divided among the Widow players. Or sorry, it's been very divided among most players. Widow players almost all think that this hero is now worse than she was before. Anyone who didn't play Widow thinks that she's much better. And I am definitely in the camp of I think she's much better. Much better now, because she's actually playable for 99% of the player base, because she actually plays like a normal hero now, even if some of that older flair might be gone. For example, some things to note is like the kick works differently. I think the stun is like less now. And also like her jump height's a little bit lower. But regardless, so as you can already see, she's a lot more mobile. She's a lot more able to like actually run around and shoot as opposed to holding an angle / like looking for quick picks. But this is actually our original rank 1 Widow, so I thought it'd be cool to watch our original now with the new rework. Was that the right click right there? Wait. I just realized. Wait, I just realized his buttons are different. His right click is the... Okay, so his Q is the... his Q is the right click, which is actually like the old Widow ult, like the small little explosion. His F is the slam. His E is still kick, and then his right click is actually the zoom in for ult. I mean, that makes sense because, like, you know, before it used to be the scope in. Probably helps keep the muscle memory a little bit. But you actually just saw it. He uses a lot of times to help finish off targets. But as long as he's still hitting shots, like just with the DMR, you don't actually have to spam the, what is that called technically? What is the explosion technically called on Widow? I remember what it was like. The burst, it was like the ult was called like the burst or something, but I don't know what it's called anymore. Plasma burst. Okay, so plasma burst, yeah, it used to be our ultimate, now it's just like a cooldown. Obviously does a lot less now, but she kind of shreds. If you didn't see my tier list, actually not even just mine, I don't even care if you like mine or not. Most players, most high level players right now are actually putting Widow in the S tier category. And in pro play, she's actually getting banned a lot of times as well. We haven't got to see any like Ignite pro play because I think that's coming up soon, like they're doing a LAN. But, hello? They're doing a LAN soon, but in terms of just like qualifiers and whatnot, we've actually seen a lot of Widow being banned, and apparently she's getting played a lot in scrims. So like, she's very strong right now. Dedge. She does a lot of damage. I mean, I'm gonna hit tab really quick. Oh, hang on. Uses the slam as an escape tool. Kind of smart, actually. They chase all the way through, too. Yeah, 4 finals, like 3,700 damage. More damage than almost anyone on their team except the Venom. Which, actually, Venom does a lot this season. Venom's really good as well. That was a good example of being able to use the plasma burst is to finish off kills. Did it again there, but someone else ended up getting the kill either way. It's weird, like, is she just like a better Hella now? Like, Hella has obviously bigger burst shots, but much more downtime in between. Like, if you have just good tracking, I think like the extra speed actually is pretty good. Oh, frozen during ults, that sucks.
Every little bit helps. Only 60 seconds left.
She's trying to kill the Luna through ult. Can you do that? Might have been calling for the amplifier. I think with the amplifier, you definitely could. Does this Widow stream? It rings a bell. Yes, it's Zellic.
They hit checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
FYI Flats, he has Phoenix, so he has 2 charges of the charge shot as well. Oh, you're okay. All right. You know what? At the beginning of this, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I didn't know it had 2 shots, but I just didn't bring it up because I didn't want people to be like, how do you not know that, streamer? But okay, I'm glad to know that you actually do get 2 from having the enhanced team up. Oh, so wait, what's the passive then for the Phoenix team up? If the enhanced is... Oh, he has the second shot too. He didn't use it. I heard her behind him. Was Widow one run faster technically with the batons out? How are you alive? Holy flank. Yeah, you're dead. I mean, that's a good kill though. Hi, I'm here. Hello. Hello, hello. I don't know if Retro told you the plan, but I'd like to just watch the first VOD by myself, just to work my way through it, just talk about my thoughts on Widow and stuff like that. And then you're welcome to join me for part 2 if you would like still.
There's still a chance this
Okay, cool. All right, so if you heard me in the beginning, it is actually happening. Okay, the original plan is back on. We're good. Okay, I gotta ask. Does the batons make you go faster, or is it just like a I don't know what the word is for it. A tick? Like, I mean, I have things that I do with that too, like shoot, reload, shoot, reload. Ow, tough. Stim. Animation cancel and habit.
They hit a checkpoint.
Wait, what are you animation canceling? The shot? Oh, probably the shot on the old Widow, right?
Every little bit helps.
Okay, I've been there. You can swap to batons to cancel reload. Oh, really? Wait, hang on. I'm gonna have to pay attention next time when you reload. Hello? Okay, that was kind of disgusting. I have not seen Flank Widow work like this. So obviously using the Q slash the plasma burst to finish off targets, but actually killing all 3 supports 1v3 is kind of gross. And then killed... Nah, that's diabolical. I know for a fact you were just feeling yourself right there and popped the ult. Popping ult in their spawn after killing 4, diabolical. Diabolical. I'm not sure about that one, but you know what? I've been there. I've been there as well. You can swap to batons, cancel reload to run faster or sooner. Well, you can run sooner with the batons out? Wait, what? I gotta pay attention more. Also, it's crazy that they do not have anyone who turns. Like this, I know this is ranked and like that's the average ranked experience, but Jesus Christ. Like I recognize half this lobby and nobody's turning around. That's one, you know, that's one little thing right there. It's something that doesn't happen enough. Like a lot of people, if you were gonna go take this off angle, right? You're gonna go take this off angle, you see one of their supports, you get them low, you wanna go get this kill. Something that's just so small, but like if you wanna actually be a top player, which is very, very important, obviously you're gonna commit for the kill, but you have a second or 2 while you're running. It's a couple extra shots. Hell, fuck it, you might have looked over and someone's 1 HP and you get it. What does that say? No, it's like a lot of free shit. Like cups, shirts, and other stuff. Really? No shit. I wanted to probably look later. Maybe I should be plugging it a little bit more, letting people know. Widow really doesn't have a whole lot of movement, but the way you've been using the movement so far is pretty damn good. Just kind of juking people out, literally with your legs. Like, it reminds me of playing Soldier in Overwatch. Like, if you played Soldier in Overwatch, your only movement ability is to fucking huff it and run. But if you've ever played Overwatch versus Soldier who actually knows how to use movement with his running, it's hard to hit that little shit sometimes. It's sometimes hard to hit that little shit, and I feel like the same thing's kind of happening here right now. Okay, this has got to be one of the most aggressive angles I've seen in a very long time. Because you already had the pathing, you were going to run back out all the way. Okay, I respect that. I honestly thought you were going to run back towards where that Luna was, but going all the way out is kind of smart.
Every little bit helps.
And they don't really have anyone to challenge you over here. I guess there was that guy, but that guy was fucking lost. There's one thing that I've noticed with all the Widow players is you guys have like these off angles that are like, they make sense, but are not that common. Like on defense here, I never see anyone playing that top right corner early on. This is where you are now. Yes, I see a lot of people play here, but this pillar, like early on, I never see anyone there. You'd think you should because it's a smart angle, but no one ever uses it, myself included. Also, unlucky on the freeze.
So we haven't won. Pulse charge.
Only on sight.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Okay, actually annihilated.
Back to your health.
This poor Hela is actually getting dominated in the 1v1. Nice touch. So, the kick doesn't stun anymore, right? Because that Hawkeye was not fucking stunned, by the way. Because you hit him with the kick, and then you hit him with the pull in, so there's a stun, but he's already charging it back up before you're even done. The kick stuns you actually more than the enemy. That's kind of dumb. Okay, I can see why people don't like that the kick is a little bugged. Because that was a good interaction. Like you didn't even look like you had finished your kick yet, like your full motion, and you got annihilated. Widow could always stun. Actually, if anything, the Widow stun was actually probably better before the rework. Yeah, fun fact, a lot of people actually don't know that because they've never played against a Widow or ever played Widow. But when you kick somebody, you have 5 seconds to pull them back in if they're close enough, and then you do like a second kick and that stuns them. Bro, what is that guy doing? Yo, hello? I gotta ask, man, what the fuck was the plan? Why is he just standing there, bro? Hello?
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
He just stood there and took it. Are they like giving up? Like, little late on the Luna ults? Interesting. Nah, there's no way, right? Oh, this poor Hela's about to get cooked, I feel it. Oh, never mind, 2-on-1. Good luck.
More bad guys.
Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Okay, there you go. Kind of unlucky on the 2-on-1, 3-on-1, but I saw the vision. Honestly, Widow kind of seems like a better off-angler now than even Hela. You've been winning most of the duels versus their Hela, and the only time she just got you right there because it was a 2-on-1. Also caught you early on the rotation. So like you didn't have an angle. The only difference I say is Hela can obviously 2-shot. You can't 2-shot, but you do have more consistent opportunities. Yep. You can see how they were the Widow player before the rework. Because I don't think I've seen anyone who's not a Widow player before the rework actually use the ult very well. If anything, the ult might be the weakest part of her kit for most people now. But the Widow players from before are definitely still making it work. No way. I'm guessing jumped away to dodge the freeze, but actually dodged both the freeze and the fox, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Here we are, we're doing this shit again. Why is nobody... I feel like you have to be the one to touch every single time. I mean, nice save. I will say, you know what? There's one thing I do appreciate about that is, like... I swear to God, unless I'm the one who touch, I feel like nobody ever fucking touches the damn point last second. Nobody ever touches it. Seeing a Widow who's arguably probably the worst person to touch cart, still going for it to make sure we don't lose the point, that's nice. I like to see that. Charm? Oh yeah, it is called Charm.
Widow is operational again.
I guess you get back faster too than most people. You know, you literally can just run. So it's probably more valuable to get trades like that. Although, I do think... Obviously, it's better just be alive the entire time. Dude, this hella hates you. Holy fuck. That guy fucking hates you. Good lord. That's tough.
R&R in a box.
No way you get this guy too, right? No, okay. You had to be stopped eventually. So have you noticed that it's much better just always off angle and look for kills on the flank than to play like straight forward? Because I know Widow's been a much better for most people. But you just seem like an insane duelist now. I mean, I guess that's what the role is called, but you know, Hawkeye, you could say you're playing a little bit more straight down mid. Hella can do both, but it seems like if you get 1v1s, that's like your bread and butter right now. I don't know if that's just because like you are confident you're gonna out aim people, or you just think the character is just one of the best duelists right now. Spend openings on the flank, you can win it. Okay. Because like Hella's no slouch, right? I mean, is there Hella not doing well? I mean, the Hawkeye's doing much better than the Hella, to be fair. So maybe the Hawkeye would be a better example if he was able to take 1v1s on these off angles, but I wouldn't probably take 1v1s on the off angle with Hawkeye as much. I just don't think he's as good at it. Dude, their poor support line, like leaving spawn every once in a while and just getting annihilated.
Perfect precision.
I think you actually LOS'd your rocket ult just barely. I mean, the rocket ult was also a little questionable because it's right there for half a second and then it's, yeah, I think if you had it, you'd probably be okay. You actually probably get the one shot and then you probably actually win those as well. Happens. I egoed that. Yeah, I mean, I can tell like when you're feeling yourself sometimes you definitely be popping it. But is the ult like really bad? Would you say the ult's like not very good? Because I think the ult, like that's probably the second questionable ult I've seen. But it also might be just something like where you're like, you just don't think the ult's that valuable. It's better, it's just a 1v1 tool maybe, or when you're just feeling it. Because like right there, you see like the power of how easy it is for you to win these 1v1s. You hit like 2 or 3 shots with the DMR, and then 1 or 2 bursts on the plasma burst, and they just explode, and that's it. Wait, I get 1 or 2 shots that do not register every ult. It's sluggish, and it's only toggle ult, not hold and release. Wait, it's toggle only? Wait, what? Wait, the ult is toggle only? Ooh, ew. Oh, so the ult really is kind of horrible. I wonder if that's just something that'll change later. Oh, nah. Are you? Nah.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm honestly been taking a little bit of a rivals break. I haven't been grinding that much because the season's been interesting. So I'm glad to have something like this to do today because I think it's fun. And also, I think this is the first time I've ever done this. I think it's the first time I've had somebody like actually join me midway through, but obviously with Widow being reworked and a little bit more of a niche character beforehand, I don't have like the most amount of knowledge with it. So you probably will be able to jump in on certain points that I'm not like super knowledgeable about.
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if the delay ends up getting too bad. And also feel free to just like, if you want to yap about something about it, like you just have the floor if you want it.
Gotcha.
Because I just did the previous section before. We're just like watching a lot of your off angles and whatnot. If you want to walk through like your thought process, I'm totally down.
Yeah, I know this gameplay. I think this was the one against, I think, Benster. He's a really good Iron Fist player, so it's definitely like a challenging game. And I think this was one of my like earlier games of when the rework actually went live. So
Okay.
I was still kind of like learning the playstyle and such. Now I
Yeah.
think that Widow's playstyle is before
So I'm gonna
my
turn you
own
up a little bit.
playstyle. Let me know when you're ready.
No, you're good. You can keep talking. I was just turning
Okay.
it up a little bit.
So I really think that the Widow playstyle is kind of like similar. I think it's just a little more faster now because you have like unlimited sprint. You have kind of more of a forward momentum, right? With your jump. Before it was like, you know, more vertical because you can.
There's
jump
less
higher.
height now, right?
Yeah, that's one thing I dislike is because I spent so much hours learning how to jump from this location. It's like, oh well, now you're shorter. So I'm like, oh, okay. But I really do. I'm warming up to the fact with the new rework. It's just I'm strictly just I just love sniping, you know. So it's definitely I have to adapt, kind of thing.
So I bumped you in I bumped into you in ranked. I'm also trying to like get audio stuff set, but
You're good.
when I bumped you in a ranked earlier in the season, you were telling me that you thought this was a really I mean, your name is L Widow Rework. Have you come around to it a little bit more?
I think I've come around to it more. I think it's, you know, putting 1,200 hours into a character just in ranked alone. Like it was kind of like a rug pull in a way.
Yeah.
And that being said, like when I watched the dev vision, they said like we tried a few things. I'm like, I don't really find them adding, you know, little things to it to make it trying. It was a lot at once, right? Like, I love sniping, invested time, rug pull, blah blah blah. But it is fun. Like having unlimited sprint. There's some games where I'm juking people out, and I feel just like a snake that's unstoppable, just slithering everywhere. Right? Getting pick here, getting pick here. And I'm sure you saw the past game where I was going flanking behind. It does feel nice. It's just I'm more of just a sniper player, right? I just like sniping, and that's, you know, it's biased. I think this is it is an easier version of Widow. I think that the other one, it's just like you have to land and be more precise, and this one you can kind of pump in damage, help your team. And right there was a really good flank by me, and I used my ult to kind of get behind them and able to just secure 2 picks for my team to enter the point.
I said it before, just to reiterate, I can't believe that you have there's no toggle. There's no like hold to scope in option. Also, the rocket sitting there is so funny. It's toggle only for the ult.
Yeah, so it's bound to Q, but then you can rebind it. So I rebound it to my right click, normally, you know, where you zoom in. But it's only toggle. And the problem with that is if the ult is different from, I think it's more zoomed in now, like the actual visuals.
Really? Okay.
I don't have a side-by-side comparison, but it feels odd. I'll just say that.
No, I trust you. I think if you've had that many hours, you probably have a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, it's only toggle, so you have to press it, and then you wait like half a second to a second, and then you can untoggle it after that time period. Which before,
Jesus fucking Christ. This is a funny ass sequence. Holy shit. Sorry.
Yeah, Benzer is really good on Iron Fist. He's really, really good. Oh man, they're just looking to
fucking my win. God, sorry, you're good. I had to go back for that one.
I don't even remember that. That was anyways, no, it's only toggle. So you have your scope has like, I don't know, like an animation, a visual animation now, where something will like lock into place and then you can shoot. So you have to like wait for that to finish to like shoot and to like unscope, I feel like. And it really, really does mess me up because like I can show
So it sounds
you
like there's some clunk. Like it's like a little clunky.
Oh, it's clunky, it's delayed. Like there's 3 major things for me specifically. I don't know what it is. I have a good setup, I have good internet. It always happens every single time I ult. I have 1 to 2 no reg shots. I'll shoot them, nothing happens. You'll see the animation on my stream where it shoots the bullet. If you go back to theater, it doesn't show it at all. So there's a lot to it. Yeah.
No shit. Yeah, okay. I mean, I get that. I think this season's kind of been buggy, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And you know, honestly, that kind of stuff aside, like if like let's say they fix the clunkiness of that, I'm guessing you'd probably think it's a lot better. You know, because it character feels like how it should.
I think that in games specifically, regardless of hero or just whatever, As long
Yeah.
as the movement and the feeling feels smooth, I think it's a good game. Like, right? Their
Yeah.
Widow's movement is way more. Is smooth. It's smooth as butter when the rework. Compared to before, there was a lot of bugs, the jumping and the running. I
Yeah.
think right now they got the Widow movement like really good. They can just do that to the rest of her kit. I think she'll definitely be. A lot of people love her even more.
No shit. All right. Well, good to know. Good to know. I'm glad I'm glad to hear that it's like changed a little bit at least, just because like I know all the Widow players were kind of like, oh, this is ass, but like most players like, oh, it feels good. Like I think it's just more accessible. I think is maybe the word now. It just feels more accessible, but I can also understand like where you have something with 1,200 hours and it just like changes overnight. It's like that's going to be very jarring. But at least my personal opinion is I think it's probably good long term.
Of course.
Widow was obviously the symbol of throwing for a very long time. It's probably nice to not have every game you load in and somebody goes, why the fuck do we have a Widow?
Yeah. No, I understand that. I do think that before, like you say, like the numbers were skewed a little bit because since she was considered throw, people just pick her, lower the win rate. I think the win rate should have been probably a little similar to where it's at. But less players played her, more people picked her to throw, so it kind of just brought it down. But I mean, it is a character that people wanted to enjoy, and I'm glad that she's getting, regardless if I'm biased because I want the scope or not. People wanted to play her.
Yeah.
And if you couldn't be precise and hit headshots all the time, and you still wanted to kind of play that marksman character, I mean, this is good rework for accessibility.
No, I'm with you. All right, so like I don't know how much delay you've got right now, but you're back on the flank again right now.
Yeah.
So I was saying before, I thought it looked like you were playing much more flank style as opposed to like front to back. Is that kind of like what you're going for more often than not, or is it just because it's ranked?
No, I mean, I think flank. It just depends on like their team comp, but like I do flank a lot in the gameplays that we just saw, and I think that's really good because if you get like 2 or 3 headshots on support from the behind and then just plasma burst them down, you immediately just either get out their support ult or just something of value. I think of the supports on the enemy team as like a heart, and if I go for the heart right away, they have to turn around and look at me. So they're going to either fight the front line or they're going to fight me. So I try to just get in and get out, or kind of just hold down my positioning if they don't, come back.
Yeah. I mean, I just watched you kill through Jubilee ult. The previous one, I saw you shooting Luna while she was ulting. Can you kill Luna through ult with that if you hit a headshot, or is it like a little extra damage needed?
You can kill everybody through ult as long as you hit 2 headshots, from my understanding. So
like back to back?
I think back to back, like no time in between, right? You have to just do it immediately, like headshot. I'm not like 100% sure because I haven't tested it. I've done it a few times on Luna. I might actually get a Luna kill through ult here with my ult. So it might be this.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean her ult is good because you can still like 275s I think now body shot, which is not what you could have done in before. Like I said, I just think the ult is just very clunky and just needs to be kind of just tuned a little better.
The kick seems a little clunky too, right? Where you said you're stunned longer than the enemy is stunned?
Yeah, so like if you kick somebody and then you like start to grapple, you're in an animation cancel you're in an animation longer than the enemy is. They will get out of it before you get out of it. So they can attack you first. It's very like bad for dive. Like you go dive, hits you kick stun them, they're out of the animation before you. So you're like kind of like a very big nerf in the way.
Yeah.
Her kick stun. And then her ground pound, I don't know what it is. It sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Sometimes like it just won't let me go down. And I know that needs to be kind of brushed up a little bit as well.
Earlier, yeah, there was one you kind of jumped into the enemy team like 1v3 while we were yapping, and I was just like, I'm just gonna let that one go. I wonder if that was maybe one of those where you were kind of like looking for something and it just wouldn't go off.
Maybe. If I was looking kind of like down and I had it, it probably was. Something that has to do with, I think like, just like the map or something. Your character's like camera box where it doesn't register. I think that's what I'm picking up on.
That makes sense. I think there's not a fight here, is there? Yeah. Okay.
Screw the light. I'm giving into my dark side.
So, how much do you know how much of a delay there is, like between me and you right now?
Yeah, I'm standing on top of the building.
Yeah. Okay.
You paused it. Benser's jumping.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you when I hit play, and then you see when it goes play on your side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Play.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
How about for this like next fight here, like or next fight or two? How about you walk us through like kind of like your thought process? Because like obviously you're just gonna play height here in the beginning, it seems like, which is like normal. But if you end up going on flanks and stuff, like just tell us what you see.
Yeah. So like I know Iron Fist is gonna try to get high ground. You kind of want to hold this, and I'm just trying to hold this with my Namor up here, kind of just pump out a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Obviously they're not pushing up, so I'm just kind of as long as I keep getting damage in, I know I'm going to get my ult soon, and obviously that's your best ability. So I'm just trying to just kind of hold a front line. There's nothing to really flank here. We're on defense. So I kind of want to just play my life, kind of just.
Yeah, you don't really have any threats up here right now, so you're kind of just chilling.
So I'm just trying to see who like either the weakest target is or who's causing more pressure on our team to see if I can push them back. I'm just holding this just so they can get up here.
Yeah, because this is all. Ooh. Yeah, because actually, I didn't realize that you got 2 of the charges with the Phoenix team up, as opposed to just having 1 normally. So like last game, you were much more like on the flank and going for those kills, and now I can see with having the double burst, it's probably a lot more scary or a lot more like impactful than having just the 1.
Yeah, you don't see too many Phoenix this season. I mean, supposedly people say she's kind of bad now, but I mean, like I think. I was duoed with that Phoenix that game. I don't remember if that was the game or not. It was Sticky, and he plays like, "I'll go Phoenix for you. You get 2 bursts." I'm like, "Yeah, 3 kills."
Yeah, I don't think she's like bad. I think like they're just way better right now. So
right,
it's like, we're just not playing her.
Yeah, another good thing still about the kick stun is like you can pull people in still, right? Like that Thor there, like he was trying to get away, even though we didn't kill him. Just plays like that can matter because like if we did kill him, that would have been a big pick and I would have probably lived. But right here, I mean, like on defense, you kind of just want to keep holding. What I try to do is like if you think about it, they have to look at the front line or up in the sky for me. So I try to create 2 different windows for them to look at, either front line or the top. And if they're like basically 2 points for them to look at, so they're distracted by which one to go for. And you don't want to all be within the same, window of where they're looking, right? So that's why flanking is good with Widow, because you can go in, get a few shots in, maybe a kill, and rotate back to front line, and you have this movement in the dive, you can get to your team pretty fast. And I'm pretty sure you've noticed, like, the ground pound is really good for, like, oh, you're not getting heals? Well, let me just dive to a health pack.
Yeah, you've been escaping with it a lot.
Yeah. It's really, I think that's like the tool for success for that specific ability, right? I think that's like the best way to use it.
Okay, so dumb question, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. I think I know the answer, but so like, at least with like sniper characters, you're always taught like, oh, you gotta aim for the head. But I feel like you aim more center mass. I feel like you just want to get damage out more consistently, as opposed to, oh, I want to headshot them and kill them faster.
I try to aim for like the chest chin area because like best case scenario you hit headshots, worst case scenario you hit body shots, right? Instead of aiming like to the height of their head or the peak of it, where it's just gonna either be like an air or just a headshot. I try to just aim for like that area, chest, chin, so it's either or, as long as it's just hitting a bot, doing damage.
Yeah, and I also noticed you kind of just. Like you're not super wrapped up on like hitting every shot. Like a lot of people care about accuracy consistently of like, oh, I need to hit every single shot. I can't miss any. Like you're firing full, like just holding down the trigger. Many of these fights, you're not like, from what I can see, like clicking.
Yeah, I'm not clicking. I tried clicking and I'm like, yeah, no, my finger's gonna fall off if I just.
Yeah. I think like Hella you could click on, Hella Phoenix maybe, but like this just like the fire rate seems fast enough that just holding it down and just hitting good tracking is like way better.
Exactly what I'm doing, and I prefer the Phoenix one because it's faster. I think with I mean people say, oh, use Hawkeye. I don't see a lot of Widows using the Hawkeye one. Like
what's the Hawkeye one?
It's like slower, and then you get more damage or something with headshots. I honestly haven't like really tried it too much. I know there's like you have a Hawkeye on your team, you get piercing for headshots, and the crit stays active if you keep hitting headshots. I'm not really too knowledgeable on it, but I think the Phoenix one is just better because like you get the instant plasma burst, and you can just finish off targets like that, and then your shot rate is faster. So like if dive is diving you, you can kind of do more damage faster.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm interested to see how you go to this point, because I feel like everybody always plays main underneath there, and like over here is a little bit spookier. I mean, like it's happening right now where you really have to try to take the 1v1s, and if it's like someone like this Venom, you know, you're gonna need a little bit of help, which luckily you do, but I wonder if you do more of that.
I think like you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was good wrapping back. Like I said, the front. You know, I tried to go for the flank. It didn't work, so I'm going to go back to front line, do more damage, and hopefully help my team. But then I'm trying to keep my movement always kind of just in a different spot all the time. Just
Yeah, you don't go to the same
moving.
spot twice. Like, you don't have a habit. I think that's something I do when I play DPS, is like I find something that works and then I just do it like 10 times, and then you eventually just no longer works, and you're like, well, what the fuck am I doing wrong? It's like you're just predictable. You're not very predictable.
Yeah, you have to keep changing it up, because again, there's different areas. Oh, Widow's over there, but I'm not there anymore. I'm over here, right? You always want to keep changing it up, because the faster you are, faster. I mean, usually you'll win, right?
Yeah. Do you get shield on the slam, like self shield?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that'll be pretty busted.
I saw you guys shield earlier. I don't know if it was the Jeff thing or it was like a rocket at the same time, and I was like, I wasn't 100% sure, but.
Gotcha. I'm trying to just hold like a different angle. They're looking over that way, and I'm trying to get above, and then obviously I found an opening to get back.
Yeah. I mean, I think the trade a lot of times is even worth it. Even they got res, but it's like if you're probably dead anyways, they're probably gonna run you down. At least take one with you every time.
Sure. I know this game, I wouldn't say it rewards you, but we've seen, I mean, I know I've seen a lot of like players play dive and they die a lot, but like they still get a lot of value out of even dying, you know, 20 times when they have 20 kills. So this game is, I mean, there's a lot of fast moving characters in it, so I don't really look at death too much. More about the value you get with it.
Interesting. That's funny, because I think one of the most valuable things is like dying, like especially as like a tank player, is like you want as little deaths as possible, but like not little deaths as possible by not playing the game. Like you need to obviously be playing, but DPS obviously it's a little bit of a different rules as long as you're getting value out of it. But the way I've always looked at it is like if you're dead, you can't help. You know,
that's true. That's true.
But if you're getting value every time you die, still, like I think that's probably worth it.
Right.
Did you? I think you had one more, right? There was one more you sent me.
I sent a few. They were all kind of like similar maps, so I just didn't know if you wanted to pick four.
Okay, I got one more.
Gotcha. So your chat saying the Hawkeye team up is good for DPS on tanks. Third shot gains extra damage and pierces. Enhanced is headshot keeps the damage and the pierce for a few seconds. I mean, I think that might be good. But like when I was testing it against like, you know, Dino has the biggest head in the game, it just didn't seem like, you know, oh, I'm just going to damage the tanks. I mean, usually tanks don't cause me too many issues unless it's like Venom diving me. I think it's mainly Widow needs to focus on like either the supports or the DPS. Those are the players that I think are going to be winning the games. Usually the tanks they're holding front line or they're stalling. I mean, those can still win the games, but like I said, the supports and usually like the heart of the team, kill them. They have no heals.
Yeah,
they do. Self heal. No.
You seem like Widow seems much more like a duelist. Like I know like its role is called duelist, but I mean like an actual duelist character where you want to take 1v1s, as opposed to, you know, looking at these comps, it's like, you know, Cyclops on your team is probably gonna get way more value shooting tanks and like shooting everybody grouped up, because he gets the ricochet shots and he gets way more like damage output, as opposed to you have much more burst potential and like just hitting like 2, 3, 4 shots and then hitting your Q or your right click or the plasma burst. Like you're gonna secure a kill a lot easier with that, but you do a lot less damage overall. So you're just kind of like, you'd just be feeding ult charge, I think, if you're just shooting tanks the entire time.
Yeah.
Which is like not what you want to do. I know a lot of people like pumping the numbers. I can't tell you how many people have already asked to be spectated this season. Like, oh, like I was playing Widow and I got like 40,000 damage, and I'm like, yeah, well, like, you know, how many finals you got? Like 6? Like, oh, because you just shot tanks the entire time. It's like, yeah, you can pump the number really high, but you know, is it really that valuable?
Yeah, and I try to like I calm like all the time when I play, and
I know.
I'm a very competitive person. I love calming. I love trying to go for the win. And when I go for tanks, you know, I try to just isolate them, just go for headshots, because like there's plenty of times where, you know, just shooting the tanks will kill them with the new Widow now, right? You just pump damage in and you just fry them. And like
Holy
right here
shit.
in this clip. Oh yeah, yeah. That was a
Rare
big-
footage. What the fuck? I haven't seen a 4K Iron Man ult since like season 1. Are you gonna ult this guy and he's gonna explode? There's no way.
I don't remember how this game goes.
I feel like you ult this guy and he explodes. That's.
Let's see.
Well, one of them exploded.
That's okay. That's value. Yeah, I think that they just need to fix the ult, make it not as clunky. And right there, that's a perfect example of like, I weaved to the right and then looked to the left and dove back to my team.
Yeah.
Right? So that was just good little plays like that to help you survive. I think it's
Did you ever play Overwatch?
I did.
Your movement reminds me of like a good soldier player.
I played Widowmaker, but I did play soldier.
No
secondary.
surprise there. Yeah, just like you were playing against the soldier who had like good movement and like kind of knew how to run back and forth. Like it reminds me of that a lot.
Yeah, he would do that like that jump. I don't know. It's like the side jump when he was strafing. I hated that. I hated that. Surprising, I was a Winston main in a way too. I love Winston.
Fuck? Didn't see that coming.
I love Winston. Winston Overwatch. But no, it's man, Overwatch. So many good times.
You really so like I mean I know it's ranked, so like flanking ranked is always like pretty valuable, but there's a lot of times I notice that you are totally willing to be by yourself on the flank, even if your team's getting crushed.
Yeah, I think I put a lot of confidence in the plays and the shots that I do. And generally I'm the only one like calming, so I'm kind of like seeing the whole picture.
Yeah.
And kind of like to put myself like in a way of like I need to clutch up, like that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
Not that I'm trying to like just be like the hero to save the game. I generally think that when I make the plays I play, I usually, end out on top in a way.
Oh, I got a good question then.
Sure.
So, for someone who's going to try to emulate this, right? What happens when you don't have that good of aim? Let's say you're having a bad day. Like, I'm sure you got to have a bad day eventually, right? Where it's like, I'm not hitting the shots, I'm not hitting whatever. What do you do? Do you keep doing it and just, eventually you're going to turn it back around? You just like, you have to have the confidence to do it, or do you adjust?
I mean, there's many things that can go into that, right? Like maybe you just feel bad that day, like physically, didn't sleep good. And, I try to go through the motions of like, you know what? Everybody has bad days. This is my bad day. I need to learn how to experience it and how to play around that. Either play slower, play faster. Maybe, hey, I'm not aiming good. Let me go, aim train and practice range for 30 minutes, kind of warm up a little bit. Sometimes it's gonna happen, right? There's no way to avoid it. We're all human. We're all gonna have those off days. But I think it's just like something like that. You have to kind of understand it, and once you get used to it, you'll get it less and less. I mean, it's about the experience and practice. Because like when you're playing really good and you're hitting these shots, like the only way to get there is you consistently go through the lows and the highs and find the median and keep pushing that median higher and higher and higher. That's another thing with the old original Widow kit, is that I think a lot of people kind of gave up on that because it's like if you weren't precise with it, it was harder to find value. And then
you had to hit every shot. If you didn't, you were kind of trolling.
Yeah. So I've played so many hours in sniper characters that it's kind of like a habit for me. But since this is a new game, there's still new characters coming out. There's new experiences that I'm still learning to play around. So.
No, I think that's a good answer. I think that like especially not everyone is gonna be like top 1% aimer, and you're gonna have days where like you're not hitting many shots and you're gonna feel pretty bad. But like I think it's real where people are gonna like, oh, I don't want to flank as much. Like, oh, I'm gonna troll my team, so I'm gonna play like much safer. I'm gonna play front line or back line. I'm gonna play like front to back. As opposed to just like experiencing, like, hey, like, I might not be hitting every shot right now, but what if I do hit those shots? What am I learning from trying to hit those shots? Maybe if you, for the first hour, you might not be playing too well, but in hour 2, you caught it back up. Maybe that means hitting the practice range for some shots. Maybe that means hitting the aim trainer. Maybe that just means just powering your way through it. But I think a lot of people get discouraged.
Exactly. I try to learn as I go and like actively think of what's going wrong so I can better prepare myself for the future. I think, you know, instead of just being like, oh man, my aim sucks right now. It's like, you know, why does my aim suck? You know, maybe I'm pushing up or flanking too much. Maybe I'm, you know, this game's ranking system, you know, it's a little different. You know, there's a lot of days where it's just lose all the time. And then all days where you're just, you know, winning every game. So I try to take that into account too. You know, don't be so hard on yourself that way, because if we have good days, I'm sure you're a good player. We're all gonna have bad days at the end of the day, and that's just, we gotta go through it. But I mean, I don't know. I really do enjoy this game. I'm really enjoying the rework too. Now it's definitely I'm making more mistakes on it because I'm adapting to it and learning what's possible, not possible, and that's what people need to do too. You know, when you play the character, learn where your limit is and keep pushing that limit further.
I like that. Oh, actually, I forgot to ask earlier. Remember the you were talking about the animation cancel with or reload cancel. How do you do the reload cancel?
So, okay, whenever you're, you know, it's like a habit. It's just it's also a tick too. Like, I know before when you swapped your batons, you can. I mean, you still do it now. Like when you run and jump, like I try to swap between it. Sometimes like I have a habit of like reloading as I'm like I finish my jump. Like I try to swap to my batons and then reload mid-air because I'm already moving mid-air. Because you can't sprint whenever you're reloading. I try to swap to my batons like while like get that momentum going forward to jump and then reload mid-air. That makes sense.
So you run faster with the batons out.
Not that you run faster, it's more of like you are allowed to sprint sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of
it's small, but it's like noticeable for you, especially if you've been playing it for a long time, like mid-max.
Yeah. Another thing is like your reload. When you swap to the batons around like 75% of that like circle, the timer in the middle of your screen, your reload will go through. So you don't have to complete the full reload. It's like
it's like the strange one.
Yeah, so like I try to, it's not like I'm doing it perfect every single time because it's like it's just a habit. But it is an animation cancel, or more of like you get to sprint sooner.
Interesting. I honestly haven't played nearly enough to even notice it. I just honestly never even used the batons because I just never thought there was anything to it.
Yeah, but before the batons were you can find a little more value on them. Just because like the stun was like 1 second longer, so you can get your batons out and hit them. I feel like the batons are like slower now with the new kick stun or something. It just doesn't feel as fluid as before. Again, that could just be because the enemies are like stunned for, you know, not a second anymore. Yeah,
I like there how you just like you know your team is pushing and you push up with them. You know, diving in, getting that extra value as they're trying to regroup, just not letting off the gas. Because I think as a sniper character, like you always think, or at least when I would think playing a sniper character, you want to play a lot slower, but you definitely recognize when to step on the gas and like when to run in, as opposed to, you know, looking for the flank and then getting out. Like you do use the slam for a lot of escape abilities, but there are times you do use it to engage too. A lot less often, but you do use it.
Yeah, I think Widow's still very fragile, right? She can just fall over. And I think instead of using it as an aggression tool to get out, you know, you want to save it as your get out card, right? You don't want to just waste it all and then, oh, I'm in the middle of everybody and I just die. That, you know, that might be the mistake your, you know, players are using. You know, like I'm playing Widow good, but that's the mistake they're making, and they're losing more games because they're kind of feeding unintentionally. But like if they correct that mistake, that's maybe why they're having bad days, because they're doing little plays like that. Yeah. Kind of the tie our past conversation.
So this game overall, though, I'd say you probably have done the least amount of flanking we've seen so far. Is that because it's the map? Like this map's a lot harder to flank on?
I think a little bit, because you're like I said, if I go left side here, like I'm kind of stuck over there. There's a way to get back to my team, but it's like I can't really flank left. If I flank right, there's one health pack. It's kind of like just a hallway map. The other maps are a little more wider, a little more like, I guess, easier to navigate. Yeah. So, and we're on defense, so I mean, playing by your tanks to get shields and such. Oh man. This map, it kind of grew on me over the course of playing it. I mean, Just it was a different map. I am colorblind. I see colors, but like
What?
I don't know. Yeah, I am colorblind. I see colors. It's sometimes people just kind of blend in with things. I don't know, like certain skins. Especially on the last point. The last point, it's so hard
I hate the
to
last
see.
point of this map.
I
I'm
hate
gonna be real
it.
with you.
It's
I
like a
can't like this
flash
map
flame.
because of it. I don't care how good the other 2 points are. The last one's so bad that I would rather just never play this map again. Also, I'm seeing these moments where you think that you should be able to make the jump and you just barely can't. So I can tell like where you used to be able to make it before and now you can't anymore. That's probably really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, nice kill. So it's a one shot with a damage boost, right? Headshot.
I think with like Rocket or Luna, like at least I think it's 20% or more. I can
Yeah,
still
it's not like
one-shot.
Mantis anymore, but
No. I don't know. I don't have too many Mantis on the team. She's been getting banned a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of just like playing without that. I do know the Mantis boost with Widow is kind of like it's pretty big because you can just pump out damage, right?
Yeah.
And I think Mantis Widow is still a very viable combo.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Mantis is just really good in general right now, I think.
Right.
So getting played pretty consistently. I feel like if you have one team as a Mantis, the other team doesn't, your chances of winning are a lot lower.
Yeah, they made her really good this season.
All right. I gotta grab something really quick. How about this? For the last like 5 minutes or so, I'm just gonna let you walk through chat like what you're thinking here. Okay, on these fights. Sound good?
I got you.
Because I feel like I've distracted you with conversation a lot. I wanna let you have the floor a little bit more. Okay, ready? Now give me 1 second. I will let you take over from here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay, chat. Well, as you can see, I just respawned and I got a Hulk on my back line. So I'm trying to focus on him because he's like the pressure target here. Got him out of mech. And we were able to do that kill. So I'm gonna keep kind of flanking to the right. So I'm just playing left. Everybody's looking left side. They're not looking right side. But obviously that wasn't a good play. I mean, maybe I should have not challenged it as much. But I mean, I don't remember exactly what happens. We have a minute left, so they probably cap this point. Probably goes to overtime. Running back to the same flank. You know, I don't want to be on the left doorway where everybody's looking, everybody's just running out of, right? I might have extended a little too far, but I mean, it seems to be working. I mean, we won the fight. We got both of the sports out. I'm just kind of holding this positioning, kind of kiting back. A Hulk out of mech. Now I'm rotating back to point because it's safe over there. I don't know if they've spawned on the right side and came back through the side area. Rotating kind of back and forth, kind of just holding this positioning, kind of just staying in different places. I know there's no pressure here, but it's just you always want to be moving. You never want to just be kind of just stand still.
That topped me off. Thanks.
I'm just kind of jumping back and forth. You see I'm on the right side. I ground pound to my team over here because I know they're going to get more pressure that way. We don't have enough damage to come back. That was what, their invisible. So I'm just kind of shooting in there. We have the rocket amplifier. I'm backing up. I don't know what's happening there. It's kind of a weird angle. I want to keep just kind of repositioning myself. Reposition. Would flank probably to that window on the other side of the map probably would work too, but I'm trying to just stay, you know, kind of where my team is. I don't want to be just alone because I don't know if they're just going to turn around. I don't know if we're going to win the fight. And I just want to keep that kind of neutral ground with the enemy team. And obviously we won the fight there. We played that really well with their Invisol. We threw the rocket amp and we won the fight again.
I've got that extra loot.
Okay, I'm also back. But yeah, I noticed you've been doing a lot of, like, you always are repositioning, always in these fights, like looking for high grounds, always looking for places to be. That's a good shout. I don't think I said that before, so I'm glad. Okay, I'm gonna let you do the same thing for this next fight, but I just wanted to jump in.
For sure. I mean, just holding it. I mean, is just pumping damage out. I have my ult. Don't remember exactly what I have left, but I know there's 40 seconds left, so I try to use my ult kind of based on obviously the situation. And right there, you see I headshot the cloak and dagger. I usually say shoot her, even though I can't one-shot her still. As long as my team does some damage, I can still one-shot her, or somebody can, you know, finish her off, where we just, you know, win the fight there.
Yeah, if everyone shoots her together, that can work. So that's an important part of comms. That's a very important part of comms. He was saying, like, one of the reasons why I chose Zellic even though I know there's lots of good Widow players, is because I've got him in my games consistently. Always is talking, always is ready to play, always is willing to play around people, always do these other things. And I think that's something that gets very underappreciated, because most hero shooters 10 years ago, one of the most important things you could do was calm, right? Like if you talked, that was very, very important. You would win a lot of games off talking. I think in the last 3 or 4 years, it's actually become more mainstream to not talk, to mute chat, and all of these things, because people are toxic, people do like whatever. And a lot of comms are just bullshit. Like people will be like, oh, there's a guy over there. Like, thanks, buddy. Like, thanks, that's fucking helpful. But if you actually can master like calming well, and like not getting upset the entire time, because like there are people that can calm pretty well, but they're just pissed the entire time. Like, can we shoot the fucking Luna? And then the Luna doesn't die. Like, guys, what the fuck are we doing? Like, shoot the damn Luna. Like, that's not helpful. But like, if you were able to give the comms and be like, you know, a driving member on your team, like someone that can at least give some direction without being frustrated, you would win way more games than without. Because like,
and
I mean, when we first, sorry. What were you saying?
Sorry, you were going. I'll comment after that.
I was gonna say when we first played a couple of games. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Widow was a shit character. We would load in and go, oh, this is GG's. Like we're gonna get cooked. But at least when you have everybody working around the same strat, right? Like I think back then I remember like, oh, if we had a Mantis, like okay, we got a Mantis, boom. Okay, like we're gonna do this next fight coming up. All right, fuck it, I'll trust this guy. Like let's see if he can cook. And then we would win these games because even though I was playing a character that one I thought was really shit, two, in my opinion, was really shit, but you actually knew what you were doing and you were willing to like communicate and work your way through it. And there were games where we played where like people were not willing to work around it. That's going to happen. You're not going to control everybody. You can't do that. But always giving it your best effort and having a plan and trying to work around that will win you way more games than as if you just sit there silently. And also, like most people appreciate having the teammate who is that guy who will give good comms and like actually try to win the game, as opposed to the guy who's silent, as opposed to the guy who's just toxic the entire time.
Yeah. I've always been a competitive player. I've been to a few MLG events back in the day, and I just love competing. You know, I want to win. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a video game. GG's. Unfortunate that we lost. Unfortunate if we didn't calm or whatever it might be, but I try to give it my all. I mean, even my teammates, they don't have to calm. Like I'll calm for everybody. I'll be the IGL of the team. We just play around it. I mean, we all want to win, right? And that's why we're playing ranked. So, I'm happy to calm and literally just everything. Oh, we need to kill Luna next. She's the one coming up with the support ult, or yada yada yada. Kite back, this and that. And I think a lot of teams, when you go into it, not every team's going to be an MRC team or, a professional team. So it's like kind of find that, person. I try to be that person to kind of like find a stable ground between all of us so we can like work together, right?
Oh, for sure. For sure. And it helps a lot.
Yep.
I got like 1 minute left on it. I'm gonna let you just have the last minute, whatever you want to do. If you want to talk through it, you can do whatever you want.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can like VOD over this. I don't remember exactly how this one plays out. How much time's left on it? Like you said, a minute?
About a minute.
Okay. I mean, like this point is kind of like odd to hold or like defend. I mean, it's just got this big hallway. I know there's like a left side staircase, so I'm just playing with my team. It just seems to be like I don't want to be flanking. It's 20 seconds left. I don't want to do something stupid where I'm just gonna flank to the left and just die. I want to just play a little more safe. And right here you can see that I'm like calming out, saying kill the cloak. But obviously we weren't able to kill through it. Now Angela saved me from the Iron Man ult. If you didn't see that.
Yeah, I love when that happens.
I'm just focusing the support. I mean, I got all our cooldowns out, and I mean, I think we just wiped their whole team, and they don't have time to TP, or maybe because of the whole. And we just burn them down.
I think there's a good example is you don't play the same every game. Like depending on the comps, depending on the maps, you play a different style, and being able to adapt to that is important because a lot of people want to be told, how do I win, streamer? How do I win this game? What do I do? Like if people come, I'm sure coming to your chat. They come to mine and they go, streamer, I need a tips to win. How do I climb? Well, man, that's a long conversation. It's not like, like you could just do this and now you win, And I've worked with people like I did a thing with Agent where Agent, like, I think he was like He used to play a little bit. I think he got to GM like back in like season 0 or season 1, but
Sure.
he hasn't played much, but he had a tournament coming up, so I gave him some coaching stuff. Most of the stuff that I taught him didn't stick. The one thing I did teach him that stuck, he was the animation cancel on the strange shift where you can like slide into the enemy team or like you can like b-hop into them. That was the one thing that blew him away, and he kept that the entire time. So everyone's gonna latch onto something a little bit differently. But you know, I told him 10 million things before of like ult timing, baiting cooldowns, tempoing, which way, like how you go for flanks, where you should ult, portaling people off the map, all of these things. None of those really stuck very well, but like everyone learns something different as it goes. And it's like, you're not gonna learn everything at once, but trying new shit, and also just like, I can't just every game, oh, I saw my favorite streamer do this on this map, I can do that every single time and make it work. No, they might have a different comp. You might have a different comp. Your teammates are playing differently, whatever it might be. And being able to adjust to those every game is super important. So we got to see, I think, 2 or 3 different play styles, which was nice. But overall, yeah, I think that, at least to me, the Widow rework is an overall positive. I know that you were very much against it when it first came out. It sounds like it's coming back around. I hope they fix the bugs, because the bugs look fucking horrible. Like the kick looks stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I think she just needs to be, you know, tuned a little bit. I'm going to keep playing her. I think it's an overall is a good rework for the community. I mean, I'm biased because I invested so much time into it. I like sniping. I don't get my sniping unless like for 12 seconds, right? So I was just a little bit upset, but again, I'm gonna keep going through it and adapt, and I'm gonna be the #1 Black Widow. Yeah, so, I mean that's what I'm gonna do.
No, yeah.
No, this was fun. This was fun. I
really appreciate you joining me. Yeah, I appreciate you joining me. You streaming stuff? You want to tell them where you are?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/Xlek, XLEK.
Thank you for spelling it, because
it's not Zellic, it's not Zach, it's not Zeke, it's Xlek.
I've called you Zellic the entire way through, and I probably will keep doing it, not because it was intentional, because I'm just a fucking idiot, and that's just how it is.
No, you're good. It's always been a thing I've had this name for like 20 years, so it's like, I've always heard everything, but it's Xlek, but
no I will try to remember.
All good, call me Zellic, I don't care.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate this, and I hope the bugs get fixed, because like those look horrible. But you know, that's just Rivals jank sometimes for you. So.
Yep. All right. Well, chat,
all right, buddy,
and have a good day.
All right, you too. See you later. Peace.
Later.
Yeah, they haven't said anything in a little bit. And they haven't invited anybody to the server. So I'm gonna be honest with you, it probably isn't gonna be soon. I hope it's soon, but at least from what I'm looking at, I'm probably not gonna be too soon. Okay.